guys, what's up? How is everybody doing today, man? I hope you guys are good. I just got back from working out recently. Literally just fired up the live. I want to talk to you guys about a few things. We got a lot of good results from not only eBay automation, but just people in general this week have been able to sell, see their hard work being, paid off. And I love it for everybody that has been able to see results. To those that are out there still looking for results, I want to first start by just saying, man, listen, welcome to becoming an entrepreneur. I made a video today about it, and it's like, everything isn't always going to work for you. Sometimes you're going to have times where you feel you are not getting the results that you deserve. Sometimes you're going to have times where you're just frustrated and you feel like quitting. But you can't do it, all right? We don't have that option. Our only option is to keep it pushing, no matter if you feel underappreciated, if you feel like you are not noticed. I tell you all the time, man, get over it, man. Because leaders are not going to be the people that people see automatically and just respect. Leaders are only respected when they disappear and people feel their absence. That's what leaders do. Leaders are not here to get coddled or here to get the praise. We're here to do our thing, make this money, and have others reap the benefits while we do the hard work, because we understand it's not about what we're doing right now. It's about what we leave behind, right? So that's the point. So if you are somebody out there looking to grow and you feel like everything and every time you put something out there, you're never getting the results you deserve, you're going to have to get over it. You're going to have to get over it and keep your head down, stay tunnel vision, because the results will come. But understand, hard work does not get you money. Hard work does not make you rich. Hard work doesn't make you wealthy. Drop shipping doesn't make you wealthy. What else? Digital products don't make you wealthy. Products don't make you wealthy. It's all about the system that you have in place that actually pushes you forward to surpass your competition. And I was just talking to a millionaire Monday, I believe, and I was telling him, I'm like, yo, man, I'm trying to get like you. He was like, what you mean? I'm like, I'm trying to get like you. Like, I gotta go harder. And he's like, man, Brandon, making six figures, whether it's low or high, is good. Okay, it's good, because when you get to the point to where you're able to afford a lot of things, you're not able to spend the time to actually get those things. And he was telling me how it's not about working hard. That's not what millionaires honestly do. Millionaires, they take naps. Millionaires, they do work, but they do it in a certain system. They have schedules. They have outsourcing techniques that they utilize to be able to be the most productive, right? So again, I used to think that working hard, busting my behind every single day is going to make me the bread that I want or get me the outcome that I want, but it doesn't necessarily always pan out that way. All right, understand that. So all of y'all out there that's listening and doing social media and you doing your reels and you doing all of that, that's not what makes you the money. It's not what makes you the money. What makes you the money is having, every day at 3 p.m. till 4 p.m., I'm going to hold myself accountable to make sure that I look for pop-up shops, or I list the products on my eBay, or I revise the products on my Amazon. And then knowing after that, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., I'm going to do product research and I'm going to hit up different distributors. Like, you have to have some type of schedule, but most importantly, that schedule and that system is going to hold you accountable. So all of my people that have worked at cell phone stores, you should know what I'm talking about. There's not one person that works at a cell phone store that doesn't have a quota. See, the difference is there's a lot of people out there that look to be resellers and look to be entrepreneurs, but they work at Walmart. They work at Target. And they work at Amazon, prime example, right? None of those places are bad. You can learn something from all of those places, but the difference is you're too busy clerking. Clerking is when you are waiting for customers to come to you. You're not out there getting the customers. And in my stores, I've always told my employees, listen, I don't deal with clerkers. I don't deal with people that wait for I don't want to curse, that wait for people to come inside the building. I deal with people that actually go get the people and bring them in the building. I'm a hustler at the end of the day. I remember me going in Philly, right? Going to Broad and Alany, Kensington, look it up. and setting up a white table with putting products on there, putting phones on the table, having all of the drug dealers and people that's up to no good come up to me. Yo, what you selling? I remember. And I remember my friend telling me, bro, they gonna rob us, bro. I'm like, nah, we straight. And half of the time we were straight, half of the time we wasn't. But I'll tell you this, it was times like that that taught me, yo, I don't ever want to be put back in this position where I got to set up a picnic table in the middle of the hood, zombie land, selling phones, selling electronics, trying to be successful. Right? Then I got my first store. My first store was on 5th Street in Philly. And 5th Street, you know, it's near Broad Island, which isn't a real good area, but, you know, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much, Chad, for liking the live. I appreciate you. But I remember opening my first store. I got my first store. You couldn't tell me nothing. I was the man. My first store, it was nobody that could tell me anything. And I remember it vividly. I got employees. I spent about $5K on inventory at the time. And the Dunkin' Donuts was a Dunkin' Donuts across the street. They kept getting robbed. And at this time, you know, when I got the storefront, I never thought that location. I was 19 years old, right? So I'm just happy to have a storefront. But most importantly, I'm happy to have a storefront because I want people to look at me like I'm the shit. I mean, I'm trying not to curse. I wanted people to look at me like I'm that guy. I wanted it for my ego, because even though I had money, and at the time I think I had only 30K, right? Like I had like 30K in my bank account, but I had money and I felt like I was that guy. But I wanted others to see that I was that guy. I wasn't ready for no storefront. And like, that's where a lot of people get it messed up. Yo, if I could go back, I would have never brought any stores. Stores are only to show people that you have something, assets, right? But I was better off getting like flea market spots and stuff, because again, it was a whole transition, and me having to pay people, pay repairmen, dealing with robberies, paying security. And then my last store, Kensington. And yeah, like having to pay for employees' cars getting their windows smashed in the parking lot gets old after a while, right? Having employees scared for their lives gets old. And those are the things storefronts get you. So I would never recommend anybody to get a storefront. I appreciate the taps. I appreciate it. Thank you. I would never tell you to try and look like you're doing something. I'd rather you just hustle and grind in private, because I'm gonna tell you something that always pays off. It always pays off. And when you got like, when you had that itch and that feel to make it seem like you're actually doing something, I'm gonna tell you something. That's usually when your entrepreneurship and your journey is about to go down. Because what I've realized is that working in the shadows and working behind the scenes, that's where you prepare. That's where you don't have a lot of people targeting your business trying to sue you, or you don't have a lot of people trying to discredit you, or you don't have a lot of people that walk into your store saying, hey man, what's up, man? I need this and I need that. I'm like, all right, bet I got you. But then I tell you my price, and then you say, oh man, I'm just trying to support a black business, bro. Huh? I'm just trying to support a black business. What that mean? Like, can you give me another price? Because like, I'm trying to support you, bro, but like, come on, bro. Like, your price is the same price as down the street. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I'm trying to support a black business. Oh, because I'm black, you want me to give you a discount because you black. Yeah, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, Chad. I really do, man. The grind is real, and I appreciate you. I really do. But I've gotten like real life conversations with customers that only tell me they're supporting me because I'm black. And it built a hunger in me that I don't think a lot of things could have, or a lot of situations could have ever did to me, because I don't ever want somebody to support me because of the color of my skin. Like, I'm not happy with the color of my skin, you know, but I also want people to see the value in my business. And and I think a storefront, it brings you to the reality that like a lot of people, especially customers, they care more about, as they should, about getting the service than they do about you, right? Obviously. So you need to get out of your emotions. And that's why I started this by saying, if you ain't seeing no results, or maybe you had a bad week, or maybe you're just frustrated, get over it. I'm frustrated as hell right now. I got pieces of my business that ain't doing great, and I got pieces that are doing great. I got real life personal problems just like you, right? Like, we all got real life problems. Like, everybody that's watching this, either now on TikTok or on YouTube later or now, everybody has a personal problem right now as I speak. Everybody. Who cares? Nobody. And I'm going to say my famous thing. If you feel like you are sad, depressed, listen, that's why I grow my hair out. A lot of people don't know. I remember being very depressed. I had the penthouse. I remember I could walk out my balcony. I could see Philadelphia. I could see everything, right? I had enough money to wake up and not feel like I needed to do much, right? I had a beautiful girlfriend. I had the kids. I had everything. I had all the things that I wanted. But I was very depressed because there was something that wasn't fulfilled. And I wanted to just say game over, right? And I remember being at that point, sitting in the wheel, which is a car. Okay, we just say wheel in Philly. Sitting in the car, and for some reason I drove to a CVS. Now I had everything I needed to do what I needed to do, but I sat in front of the CVS, and when I sat in front of the CVS, I remember just watching people walk in and out of CVS, and then it was like a shoe store next to the CVS, and I remember watching people just walk in and out the CVS in the shoe store, and then I thought to myself, I'm like, yo, I'm in here complaining, I'm in here feeling sad for myself, but the world's still moving. I'm in here so sad about something I can't control. But people are still going about their dandy way. Why is that important? It's important because no matter how you feel, no matter if you're sad, happy, glad, mad, you have to remember that, one, it's going to pass. Two, you need to make sure that you're in the best position possible for it never to happen again. And it's not going to ever change if you're sobbing and being sad. I appreciate the taps. I really thank you, Chad. Thank you. It's never going to change. You're going to be in the same situation, broski, until you actually realize that what you feel is temporary, and your work don't stop. Your business don't stop when your girlfriend make you mad. Your business don't stop when your kids is being bad. Your business don't stop. And I used to think and feel like, Chad, I used to think and feel like my business was fitting to stop. I remember it was days I didn't even go to my store and open. I remember. But I was immature back then. But at the same time, I felt like, yo, I cared about the things that didn't care about me more than I cared about the things that I could control and build that would actually help me grow. And it's somebody out there right now that cares about stuff. I'm doing really good not cursing as much as I want. It's people out there right now that care about stuff that does not care about them. There's people out there right now that's stressing about stuff and putting things that they know they can control and build up. It may not be built up by tomorrow, probably not even by the end of the year, but it's people out there. It's hard not to swear on it. It is. It really is. It's people out there that are stressing out about things that could care less about them and leaving the business that they know they could build, so they are in different rooms with other people, other situations, other competition, other opportunities. Trust me, When you get into certain rooms, you feel different. When you get into certain levels, now you're conversating with people that don't think the same as the people you were around when you ain't have nothing. When you actually put yourself in a position to put aside the feelings you have and the sorrow and the victimhood that you got stuck inside you, you'll start seeing a little bit more success. Because the success is not in your hard work. Your success ain't about waking up every day, clocking in, clocking out, eating lunch, eating breakfast, eating dinner, going to sleep, working out. That's not where the success comes from. The success comes from the habit being consistent. That's where it comes. But the only way the habit could be consistent is if you consistently prioritize the right things. That's the only way. It ain't going to be anything that's going to actually change unless you are consistently doing the hard work, doing the hard thing, the thing that you know you don't want to do. You know, and that's why before I even like go on TikTok, can't see it, but on YouTube, y'all see me on the main screen and don't see the screen with the eBays and all of that, because I'm a curse this time. Fuck the eBays. You know what I mean? Fuck the Macaris and forget all the other stuff. All that stuff ain't important. Because see, the eBay, the Amazon, the products, like listen, all of these products and all of these the clones and all the things that you feel like are going to make you so much money. All of these things, right? All of these things don't matter if you're not in the right headspace, because you're going to end up messing up. You're going to end up messing stuff up, okay? You're going to end up messing things up. And I had to learn that. I blew so many opportunities in my life because I was acting and thinking out of emotion and not thinking out of logic. Now I get emotional still, right? I was raised by a single mother, so that's embedded in me, unfortunately, right? I have some emotion. There's nothing wrong with emotion, but I think it's something wrong when you displace it and you put it in the wrong place, especially in business. All right. So that's my little spiel, my little advice for today. Now we're going to do a few things, right? So I have had a few questions about eBay. I also would like to let you guys know I am doing now I do this by batches. I don't do this often, but I am allowing some people, I don't want to say how many, because last time when I did that, there was an issue, but I'm letting some people join my community. Okay. The reason I keep my community small is because not everybody lasts in my community. Not everybody lasts because see, I'm not here for your money, right? I don't like taking money for communities because a lot of people do indulge in communities and don't make anything from it. A lot of you guys, y'all paying for communities from influencers that aren't living what they're teaching. A lot of people, they're dealing with people in communities that want to give you courses and guides all damn day. See, I'm more of a personal approach type of individual, right? I'm more of a let's have an end of day call twice a week type of individual. I'm more of a you said you wanted it, right? So why the hell you ain't doing no work type of individual. I'm the type of individual that will actually push you further because you're going to have to understand how to actually be different. You're going to have to understand how to stop being normal, right? Being normal is thinking that hard work is when you are actually doing something. No, hard work is when you're doing something when you are tired. Hard work is when you are doing work when you feel like you can't go anymore. That's hard work. No one wants to put in the work, Chad. You're right. No one wants to put in the work. And I only enroll people in my academies when I feel like I have time, right? Now my community, what it does, right? I'll pull it up on, I'm going to pull it up on YouTube, okay? Because you can't see it on TikTok, but I will do this real quick on TikTok so you guys can, because I actually didn't get the chance to do this, but I'm going to actually make sure that it's in my link because it's very important to me, guys, that a lot of my hustlers and people that are out there trying to grow understand that the real way that you will be that successful individual that you want to be is by actually dealing with individuals that follow habits that you're not used to. Because if you're doing the same thing, expecting a different result, you know what that is, right? You know what that is, right? That's insane. Insanity. Hustlers Network. Right? So this community that I have, right, is going to be a one-on-one community with me and you. We ain't worried about the other people in the community. When you join the community, you're joining the community so that, one, you can get free calls. So you get free calls with me, as many as you want. That's number one. Number two, you're going to get, of course, courses. So I update courses, but the most important thing is the one-on-one calls and then 2 classes every single week. Okay, I just hopped off of a class. We do a class every Tuesday and a class every Thursday. I teach you on Thursday. I was about to put them. Yeah. I teach you on Thursdays how to resell products. On Tuesday, I teach you guys how to flip phones and answer the phone questions. All right. You get all of this for free. You get courses. So I do little video courses every single other week as well. And then we do Plan of Attack Sunday, where we sit down every single Sunday and we're planning out our weeks like entrepreneurs should, right? How many people plan out their weeks? Not a lot of people, but guess what? They'll have a schedule from work. It's interesting, right? It's interesting. It's like we don't even think like the habits at work actually matter for successful businesses. How the hell you want to be an entrepreneur, but you don't even got a schedule? You don't even have a day where you make your schedule, but your boss does. It's a lot of people that are managers right now watching this, and they literally get up every such and such day or whatever day and create a schedule for their employees or the employees that work for the company they work for, right? But they won't create one for themselves. There's a lot of people that open cash registers and count tills for their job and touch money that they would never be able to see in their entire life because they don't want to put in the work that the person that owns that business did. All right, I'll see you later, Chad. I appreciate you. I'll see you next time. All right, you be safe. But there's a lot of people out there that are doing these things, but subconsciously you're not realizing that you could actually be the one that is getting the money that you're counting. You could be the one that actually is creating a schedule for yourself. We got to stop wasting our time. All right, we got to stop. All right, so we are enrolling for this community. But again, like I said, guys, this is not something that's going to be open forever. I take this completely seriously. When you enroll in this community, you get my number. You get free calls with me. You get end-of-day calls if you want, which means we can wrap your day up by me answering questions or helping you with something. I share my screen. You get my time, okay? It's only $25, okay? And this is why. I'm going to tell you why. It's only $25 a month, okay? You can leave whenever you want, but it's $25 because what I'm looking for is I need more reviews. That's what I need. I keep it 100 to y'all. Listen, I'm about to show you right now, YouTube. This is where it is. It should be on our let me see, youtube.com. It should be in the description as well. Hustler taught me. Right? It should be in the description. But that's why, right? So my main $25. My main focus is okay. Yep, it's right here. Okay. This is it. All right. It's $25. Now, let me explain to you something. My main point when it comes to any community I start is I want you guys to know we are working on your business. I'm not here to talk about daisies and bees and talk about the weather. I'm here to get this money. I'm a hustler. That's what I do. I hustle. I'm a hustler. I'm somebody that is very goal oriented, and I know exactly what I need to do, and I expect the same from you. Because when I put people in my vicinity and in my everyday schedule or my everyday life, I want to make sure that we are attracting and giving the same energy. You feel me? So that is the reason why I take my communities very seriously. Again, you get free calls from me. You get my phone number. I have somebody texting me right now. I have a person from Canada that I just talked to. Shout out to you. And also I have somebody from Texas, somebody from, I think it was the Bahamas, somewhere in the Caribbean. And we work. That's what we do. We work. Okay. This is not going to stay. You guys already know. I'll talk about a community one day and then you'll never hear about it again. I don't do this because I want people just to join a community. I just want to make that clear. Okay, that's not where I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them creators that just want you to join a community. I'm one of the creators that wants you to grow. And I'm somebody that if you ain't growing, what are we doing? Right? Keep your $25 and put that in your pocket and go do what you got to do, because it takes a lot of my time to have a community like this that's interactive personally. I'm not giving you courses and guides and saying good morning. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. All right. All right. So that's the community, guys. And I am excited for whoever joins. But again, it's going to be a certain amount of people. Now, all right, let's get into the nitty gritty and what we got to do today. All right, so we can go ahead. I can give you guys the rest of your night. So what I'm going to be doing is I was talking to somebody about an eBay. Okay. And if you have an eBay account in a different country, okay, you have an eBay in a different country, you still are able to do eBay automation. You still are able to hit me up with questions. If you guys don't know, right, you can text me literally right now. 445-500-9600. Text me right now. Literally, I'm going to say it again. Text me right now. 445-500-9600. We can talk. You have any questions, hit me up. I'm dead serious. Just hit my jack and I will make sure that I am available for you guys. I'll answer questions. I'm here for people. Like, this is something I enjoy to do, but most importantly, I want to see results, and that's what I am driven to helping you guys get. Now, this is an eBay account we listed on, I believe, yesterday or the other day. Now, let's see how it did. Okay, we got one thing sold. That is a little disappointing in my opinion. I wanted to have more things sold. But what I will say, it's okay, because this is how some eBays start, right? Some eBays start slow. There's not going to always be eBays that are starting ultra fast. And that's something we got to get used to, right? But I want to tell you guys how I assess listings, okay? So you're going to see something unique. And the product that sold is the MagSafe charger, okay? That's the product that sold, the MagSafe charger. And that MagSafe charger is over. Dance is back. Really? Question mark. I gotta get on. When you playing? The charger that sold only got one view. It only got one view, guys. So let me ask you something, because people ask me this all the time. Brandon, how you get the most views? How you do this and do that? Number one, eBays that I work with, it takes 2 days for them to be able to start getting good reviews. Usually they get 7 products listed. This only has 4 products listed, and it's a long story why. It's not my fault. This actually only has 4 products listed because we got the information late. We weren't able to sell on it. A bunch of different things. This is a client that is just starting eBay automation, which is a little late, but it's okay. We're good. We're on the eye, right? So what we're gonna do is we need to actually get some more sales immediately. Okay, so we're about to do something from scratch that it's dangerous. Okay, it's dangerous if you do it wrong, so I'm gonna do it right. So over the ear headphones, I want to see something. Okay, we want to see something. We are going to attempt to list the clones. Okay, we're going to attempt to list the clones. Now, you may be asking, how did I know to type over the ear headphones? The reason I knew how to type that is because I'm the one that started this term for the Maxes. Okay, and I was able to actually sell a bunch of headphones using this term, but it got to be right. Okay, so we're gonna list these, but we gotta list them the right way. So I need to do a few things. Okay, let me actually go. I need to open an incognito window. Okay, and incognito windows are awesome when you're logging into multiple eBay accounts. Okay, if you're somebody that doesn't know, I do have an eBay automation service where we list, ship, and provide products. A young gentleman actually said the perfect word that I'm going to use from now on. He said, hey, virtual assistant. Do I get my virtual assistant? And I like that word, virtual assistant. So yes, you get your own virtual assistant that lists, ships, and provides products for you. Right now, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for one of the listings with the over-ear headphones that has sold today from one of the eBay automation clients. I already see one. This is a listing that works every time. There's no and ifs or buts about it. This sells every single time. If you don't know, these headphones, you can get them for $17. Why is this not saving? For $17. What the heck is going on? Hold on, y'all. You can get these for $17. Am I tripping? Huh. Okay. Interesting. I just want to see something, y'all. I'm sorry. Why is nothing saving? What did I just do? But I just want to get these product pictures real quick. Let me delete this. Yo, why is my mouse not working? Oh. The heck is going on here, buddy? Anyway, we want to make sure that we're listing these correctly. If you don't list them correctly, what will end up happening is you will get your account banned. Now, we've never not listed them correctly, but how do I know? It's because I had people try to replicate this listing and not do exactly what I did. They try to do a little something different. When they try to do something different, they end up getting caught slipping like a transmission. All of this stuff is wrong. This person thought that they can list them behind a USPS box. I mean, that's pretty smart. The goal behind listing clones and listing headphones without getting them taken down, if you don't know, is making sure you're not showing packaging. If you show packaging, you're 9 times out of 10 gonna get caught slipping like a transmission, because when you are posting the picture, I'm really confused. I don't know why this is not saving, guys. This is one eBay automate. Well, this is one post that I found that it's just not saving. I don't know what's going on. But yes, we have a bunch of eBays that are thriving. I'm confused, but let's just do it. I don't care. All right, we need to find AirPod Max pictures. Okay. So we're gonna look for AirPod Max pictures, and the way we're gonna look for them, we're looking for AirPod Max. Did I literally put AirPod Max? That's fine, whatever. We're looking for the ones that don't show the Apple logo. Okay, very important. This does not show Apple logo, and this is recently sold. We can actually take this, but it's not. Yo, what is going on? Huh. Something is downloading, I think. Yep, that's exactly what it is. This is stuck downloading. Hold on, y'all. Cancel. That's why. Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize, guys. This thing is acting. So you just not gonna let me like save nothing? Like, is that how we doing it today? All right. How can I do this? Let me think. My computer, for some reason, isn't letting me save pictures. I really don't know why. So we're gonna have to pivot. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Maybe. What's the web thing right here? Web What's the Windows thing? Website. What is the crap called? Internet. Let me see something. Okay, Microsoft Edge, I think. Okay. All right, so let's do this. We just got to get these pictures. I'm sorry, guys. 1 second. Y'all got to hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get the pictures because if I can download this picture, then I can show you guys how to effectively list these products that we need to list. But for some reason, it's acting like it doesn't want to work with your boy for some reason, right? So we're going to do this. Go here and type it in here. That's going to pop up. All right, bet. Yo, what the? Oh, okay. Yo, it's taking that long for this thing to download? Yo, I really don't know why this is not. All right, okay, all right. This is starting to get your boy. I don't know, y'all. It won't let me down. I think I gotta restart my computer. Dang, I'm gonna have to restart the computer, guys. I really don't know why it won't let us save nothing. Wait, where is it saving to? How about that? Save image as saving to this PC. That's why. Let's see. It's a web. All right, bet we got it. We got it. Okay, cool. All right, bet we good. All right, so next, I got the pictures. I got the pictures. All right, so cool. Now that we got the pictures, we're Gucci. We good. I was getting a little upset for a second because I ain't want to do all of that extra stuff. All right, so now we got the pictures. Let's start actually listing them. You guys can copy this exact listing. I guarantee it's gonna work. Like literally it's gonna work. There's no way it doesn't work. This works 24/7 all the time. This helped people get up to $1,000 this week. This person has 15 in the cart. Like if you want to start making money, right? Literally just sell these. Like if you want to start making money, you sell these, okay? Now, if I'm being real, I was joking a little bit, but I'm being serious too. But like, you want to sell products that people are looking for, but you also want to sell the products that there are individuals that are selling reps for, but you're not selling the reps. You're actually selling them like what they really are. These are Max Gray over-the-air headsets. These are not AirPod Gen 2 Maxes. These are not AirPod Maxes. These are simply just headphones. And a lot of people, I don't know why I'm getting off after this. This is, I don't know what's up with this computer. This is making me upset. Like, why are we taking forever for you to... Okay. Thank you. I don't know what's going on with you. Like, why are you taking forever? What the like? Sorry, guys. This is just really agitating me. That's all. I'm just like so confused. Let's see. Like, what is wrong with eBay right now? Whatever. All right, so you want to make sure you add the pics, right? We're gonna add these pictures. I don't know, like this thing is really tripping like a transmission right now. Like, bro, like what? I can't even. Crazy thing is, what are you talking? Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I think my computer's just behind. I think the whole time it should have been saving those things, but it just didn't. That's what I think. I think my computer literally is something wrong with it, which it better not be. I just spent $600 upgrading my computer. So I don't know what the heck this thing is doing, but regardless, all right, we did the pictures. Messing up my dang video now. We're going to go and we're going to take this title. We don't lie and act like it is anything other than what it is, right? These are only over the Air Max headsets, right? I keep the keyword Max in there. This helps us intrigue the customer. We put unbranded, or I would say put your business brand in there. You do want to put the model. You can literally create a model. So I would say 112 over Air Max. Like, this is what I do. I literally create my own, whatever. I create my own, and then I'll say Bluetooth. I can put the UPC if I wanted. Like, you're creating your product. This is the description I use with all of my products. We're going to also do Gen 2 clones as well, right? So I put Max Space Gray Wireless over Air headset. This is not the AirPod Maxes. So I'm letting them know it's not the AirPod Maxes because it's important for me to just be honest, right? Being honest is important. We don't want to lie. There's too many people that lie and try and finesse the system. Stop trying to finesse the game. Be honest, okay? I'm telling you, if you let them know this is not the AirPod Maxes, they're still going to buy it, okay? We're going to sell it for $50, okay? I sell them for $50 first, or I could even do something lower like $45. I go up $5 every time 5 sell. The reason I do this is because it's important for me to make sure not only is it working, but I want to make sure that I'm getting feedback. You guys have to, and I keep preaching this in every video, feedback is the way you make thousands, not products. I understand we all want to sell products, but products are just a part of it. We want to make sure, and we're going to offer free shipping just for right now. Eventually, we're going to have them pay. We're going to do general promotions. We're going to do a 2% promotion. We don't do priority because they make us pay per click. We want to pay per sale, so we're doing general, okay? They are going to tell you this. Low ad rate may limit performance. Get out of my face. Y'all trying to make me give you 12% of my listing. We ain't doing that. We only doing 2%, and we going to skedaddle. We going to still make bread just like that. Now, did I forget anything? Yes, I did. Item specifics. Okay, we're going to change that. With type, we just over there. Yeah, air, cup, da-da-da. Cool. Next, what we're going to do, we're going to just list it. Simple, plain, nothing crazy, okay? We want to make sure we're keeping this stuff simple. And now what I try to tell you guys is everybody out there that's in love with listing reps and stuff, it's time to change, because listing of reps are going to make you money temporarily, but it's not going to make you money in the long run. It's not going to help you grow. It's also definitely, for a fact, not going to it's definitely not going to help you when it comes to building in the long run. Hold on, y'all. My computer is just like tripping. All right, bet. So it's not going to help you in the long run. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to actually also list another product. We're going to list the Gen 2 clones. So what I want to make clear, right? What I want to make clear is these right here, Let me go back full screen. All right, these right here are clones. They're not Apple reps and stuff, right? But inside are AirPods comparable to the reps. Now, the reason we do not promote these as reps, it's not just because it doesn't have the Apple logo, but it doesn't have the Apple experience. It's plastic over it. There's not a casing inside the box. Certain things we had to take out due to copyright claims, and also we wanted to make sure we didn't have customers expecting a certain type of quality. Now, the reps, the $200 reps, the $100 reps, all of these reps you'll get off of Alibaba, those reps are good, but those reps will not keep the customers or not keep every customer satisfied. When you lower a customer expectation by being honest, you're going to get, I'm trying to frame it in the right way, you are more likely going to get a customer that will rate you in a, maybe they might not give you a 100% positive, but maybe they'll give you a neutral. Like, you'll have a little bit more leeway. That's what we find with eBay automation. Now, we are listing on a current 83 different eBay accounts. We have not had one negative remark on these. The reason we haven't had one negative remark is because we, one, list the way I just showed you, but two, we make sure that when we ship these, we're talking. We're not just shipping. We're talking. Hey, customer, we just shipped your headphones. Please let us know when you get them. Hey, customer, the headphones delivered. Please, 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 we're a small business. We would appreciate you if you give us feedback. It really helps us, and they end up doing that. Why do we need feedback? Feedback equals more sales. It equals customer trust, and that's what we need, okay? So we just listed these. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to list one more thing, and that's going to be these, okay? It's going to be this light is bright. It's going to be the Gen 2 clones, okay? Now, I'm not saying anything about, as you should know, I'm not saying anything about reps, because we're not selling any reps, but I do need to make sure that we find a listing that has sold with the Gen 2. So give me a second. I'm looking, and all I do, guys, is I'll look literally and see. Matter of fact, I don't even want to do that. I want to show you how to change the one that I just did and literally just turn it into a Gen 2, right? So boom. How did I come up with that max listing? Like, personally, I came up with that, right? How did I do that with this one, right? All you're going to have to do is we're going to look up AirPod Gen 2. 98% of the AirPod Gen 2s that are on eBay are fake. 98% of them, right? They're not real. A lot of them are priced at $79. You're going to see really low ones, but they still sell. You might be wondering, well, why do theirs sell and not mine? There's a bunch of different reasons. Most of the reasons is because of ratings, feedback, being a top seller. You're going to get more leeway, having a clear background, just the pods, saying Apple AirPods. Now 135, setting it to a bid. There's a bunch of different strategies, but I don't talk about it like that no more because my main thing isn't to sell reps. But what we're going to do is let's go ahead and make our own listing. And what we need to do is make sure it is a perfect picture, because if we do the wrong picture, it's a wrap for us. So this is a used one. We don't want to sell a used one. This is a dirty ass box. He sold it for $155. That's crazy work. Now, see, this one has sold several times, so I'm going to click on this. I do like the background. Seems cheesy and fake, but we'll just try this. Boom. 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 Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're not going to copy nothing on this listing because this listing is irrelevant. We're going to then go and we're going to take this. We're going to go sell, and we're going to go ahead, create listing. We're going to then go over to something that sold today. We're going to go take this right here. Again, let's just type in headphones. We can type in whatever we want. It's just going to pop up something, go to continue without a match, grade it. Hey, this joint is drawing, bro. They're doing too much right now. All right, boom, new, boom. I'm gonna take this. I really just want to reset my computer. That's why I'm like rushing, guys. All right, and then we're gonna go this right here because my computer making weird behind noises and stuff. We're gonna take away the max gray. No, let's just type wired, wireless, in air, in air, in air, pod, wireless in air headset. We're gonna hit unbranded. We're gonna hit the iPhone model. We're gonna hit air and air. We're gonna hit white. We're gonna go over in air. We don't need UPC. We're gonna copy this description right here. Y'all can't hear, but my computer loud as hell. I'm trying to make sure I ain't finna blow up. Like what the heck? That's why I'm hurrying up. Boom. We go right here. Now, if I get blown up, that's because I care about y'all, man. Want to make sure y'all making that shmoney. All right, boom. AirPod. These are not AirPod Gen 2. Okay. Boom. This is original packaging, no Apple logo. Then we're gonna sell it for. Let's just sell it for $40. Start at $5. I mean 5 quantity. Okay, and then what we're gonna do after that is we're gonna make sure we go offer free shipping. Remember, that's just for now. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do 2% general promotion. Okay, and then we're gonna list. If I forgot something, to tell me. But the reason we did that is because we want to make sure. Yo, what's up, Project Blaze? What's popping? Hope you had a good day. All right, connectivity, Bluetooth, boom, 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 and then we're good. We're Gucci. We're good. Straight like that. Okay? Simple, guys. That is how you list it. Now, I do have another eBay to check on. I might come live again, and after I reset this stupid computer. It might be a really late one though, because I still gotta eat. I gotta make me some food. I gotta do a lot of stuff. But yeah, that's how to list these clones. A lot of people. Oh, if you don't know where to get the clones, I gotta plug myself in. Like, what am I doing? You feel me? Like, what am I doing? Like, that's not hustler of me, right? Let me plug myself in. You go, if you want to get the headphones now, you go ahead, you know what I mean? You go ahead, you go to wesply.com. That is the GOAT's website. And yes, I called myself the GOAT, okay? Wholesale electronics. You don't need no reseller's permit. You don't need no license. You don't need none of that, all right? Boom. You go over to audio, and it says AirPod Max clones. You can even go to AirPod Max Gen 2s, and you can go ahead and buy your thing. You feel me? I appreciate you, Blaze. I appreciate you. And you can get these for $17. You got to buy more than one, of course, though, okay? But yeah, you can go ahead and literally make money starting today, okay? Because you can list it before you get it. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. But yes, I hope I answered all questions. And definitely I hope I answered the question as far as if you are in, I got to update this, though, I think. If you're in Canada or if you're in Australia, wherever you're at, all you got to do, to be honest, is make sure you're, maybe I could turn this off. All you got to do is make sure that you are putting an address that is in the States. Okay. Once you put the address that's in the States, you're guaranteeing that you're going to be able to, work with people and ship to people in the United States of America. Y'all, should I no, I'm not gonna do that. I want to start, so I'm gonna start posting on Educated Hustler vlogs this week. So most likely tomorrow I'm gonna put out another video. I'm not gonna put out a vlog though. I'm gonna put out another video I've been working on other channels because, again, I love this channel. I love Educated Hustler. I love Hustler Taught Me. I love all those channels, especially Educated Hustler. I built that channel, and I spent a lot of money on that channel. So that channel and me have love, okay? Big love. But y'all already know. I mean, your boy not getting no, I ain't getting no views now. But no, it's okay that I'm not getting no views. I just want to start vlogging more because I'm gonna start going on trips. I got a trip very soon that I'll be doing. So yeah, that's why. Just tap in with your boy, okay? Tap in with me. Other than that, I'm gonna be going live on there too, just kicking it, just chilling. That channel, Educated Hustler Live, is not gonna have anything to do really with reselling. I think it's important that people get to know me more than just that, because while yes, reselling and phone flipping is great, it's like, well, what about other stuff in life? We could kick back, talk about other things, and yeah, because I got a lot of things going on, but at the same time, I think there is a time and a place for it, and I think there's room for us to really dissect that, like, there's other things happening in the world now. You feel me? Oh snap. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm not resetting my computer. Verdance is back, y'all. The squad is hitting me up for Call of Duty. Warzone. Should I just be like whatever? Like if my computer blow up, whatever, right? But damn, I can't even play this. I don't even play games like that no more. Alright. I'm about to get off, y'all. But thank y'all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'll be back. I'm really thinking about what I'm gonna do. I'll be back, but make sure you guys go ahead, type in Educated Hustler Vlog, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, you guys, make sure you guys are not wasting your time trying to get results doing the same stuff. Do different things. Focus on your business. Stay focused. Stay up. Do not get too down. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. We coming live tomorrow. I might go live in the morning and also at night. All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Yo.
Come on, man, I was at the firing range.
Shut up.
How do you get the SWAT to the... Okay, you good.
You gotta level it up and get that last attachment class. It's all the way to the right. And I keep forgetting. I keep going back to the kilo just off instinct because I'm going so crazy. I'm supposed to be playing with this shit. I love this. B, Marcy.